Welcome back, everybody. I am the Jimmer. This is beginner base battle? What did I call this? Yeah, beginner base blast. Knew it was a B. But this took quite a bit of doing to finally get to work. The issue is that I wanted to use the new custom battle mode that's part of the vanilla game now, and the issue is that it spawns the avatar in. Let's see if I can find him. Actually, here we'll do it this way. Yeah, you can see it spawns the avatar in, and so it would spawn, like I'm using this flat map, so it spawns you right in the middle of the fight. So here, let's give it a quick. This entry has a particle cannon. It's shooting straight across the map, and this one has a laser that it's shooting straight across the map. And so as soon as I would start the battle, they would shoot the avatar, and then even though I have it set that he's not supposed to die, he would die. And then I would literally, it would like freeze the camera. I would have to like go back to the main menu and set everything up again. So I tried to go back to just the regular tournament mod, but unfortunately something like glitched out when I went, like I was forced to upgrade to the latest from the depths, even though I have the settings on that to not update unless I run the game. But for whatever reason, Steam just auto updates it anyway. And that didn't work because I'm using the backup version or whatever, the 4.9, but since I went forwards and backwards, it totally screwed tournament mod. So the only solution I could come up with is to put this big ugly moat in the middle of the map, and that way the avatar spawns like way down out of harm's way, hopefully. But yeah, actually now that I'm like looking at it, it actually looks kind of nice. Adds a little bit to the battlefield. I'm just hoping it doesn't interfere with the entries. I know it interferes with my entry because I have, well, spoiler alert, I have some missiles that slide along the ground, and in some cases they, instead of sliding along the ground, they get stuck in this hole, which it's kind of irritating, but I'm willing to put up with it. It's only my entry, so I'll just veto it or allow it or whatever, just because I'm just sick of trying to get this tournament off the ground. So, oh, now that I've got all that bitching off my chest and feel much better, let's go ahead and get the battle going. We've got the bottom text bunker by Dragon Slayer over y'all. Just a very flat pancake boy. It's got one missile on the back and then a big, I think it's continuous laser on the front. And then we have the Shot Blunder by Doom Agent over on this side. It's got some big guns on the side, and then its main weapon is this particle cannon here. It's got a moving cover that keeps it safe when it's not firing. Well, let's go ahead and get this unpaused and get the battle going. Maybe. There it goes. Okay, there we go. So these first few shots taken off. Yeah, you see that particle cannon just whiz by. This is such a difficult target to hit. Only 3 meters tall. And at 3 kilometers away, you've got to be right on to hit it. Ooh, that was really close though. And it looks like it did a little bit of damage. Oh, did it take out any detection? No. And let's take a look over at the one shot. See, that is just getting lit up by that laser. But the heavy armor, oh, looks like busted through the heavy armor, getting a little bit of damage in on one of the engines. It's going to slow down the recharging. But I think if that particle cannon lands, it will do a lot of damage. That said, it's a big if. It's a long distance for particle cannons, and just a really small target. Both sides really close here. 97.6. Doesn't get much closer than that. It looks like the laser is switched over to the other side. That engine, looks like that engine might be out. Neither of these entries are using resources. I think they're both Spartan. So no repairs, no resources, no ammo, ammo refineries. And oh yeah, for the format on this, I'm going to run through all. I'm going to try and get through all of round 1. We'll see how long the Bebia, my offspring, will sleep. If she can sleep for a half hour, we'll get through all of them. Otherwise, we'll just have to cut once she wakes up, and we'll come back to the rest of the battles later on, I guess. But ideally, I would like to get through all of the Group 1 battles. Has the laser gotten through? No, it hasn't quite gotten through yet. Looks like the damage has slowed down. That said, both are at 97. This thing even... not sure. It doesn't look like that missile even works. I'm not sure. Well, looks like that particle cannon did land there. It fired, and then the one shot dropped. And only a 0.1%, but oh, it took out yeah, took out some detection. Yeah, it looks like the detection on the bottom text is being affected by the EMP, but still accurate enough. See there, oh, that once that second engine goes, I think the particle cannon's basically toast. And I'm not sure, it doesn't look like these secondary guns are still functional. They fired, we saw those first few shots, but since then they haven't been firing. Why do I do this? Let's see. Is there a way to... I don't know if there is even a way to see how much ammo is left. I haven't really used the custom battle thing all too much, so I know it used to be in tournament mod you could hit Z and look at something and it'd give you like how much ammo, how much fuel, and a bunch of other stats. But in this one, oh, and there we go, time limit. So that is it for this battle. Pretty uneventful both sides. Only doing about 5% to the other. Really close on that. So it's it's basically going to come down to aesthetics. And this isn't a typical tournament where it's knockout style. It's going to be, we're going to do 3 groups, and then in those groups, everybody in those groups will face the rest of them. So it'll be 4 group battles, or I think 3 group battles per entry, and then out of that, you get points for doing damage, your health at the end, and then also aesthetics. So if you're not part of it, make sure you join the tournament Discord. I'll leave a link down in the comments so you can follow that and vote for which entry you think is the best looking out of these. Alright, so that's this one. Let me record. So 95 and 96. Which one? Bottom text is 96. This one did 4 damage, and this one did 5 damage. Alright, so next we have, I'm just going to go through, we have the bottom text against the Base Blaster by DeltaForce. Alright, so bottom text once again over on the other side, the flat pancake looking boy. That's taking on the Base Blaster by DeltaForce. So it's rather minimalist. It looks like a like an airplane hangar or something. Got some big old guns hanging out the front. But also very, very short, so going to be a small target as well. I don't think the laser is going to mind that so much, though. Let's go ahead and get this unpaused and get the battle underway. Ooh, lots of DACA. See those shells coming in. Not too bad at accuracy. There's a direct hit. A couple direct hits there. Not crippled though. Laser. Oh, of course, as soon as I say that, the laser looks like it might have stopped firing. Yeah. Oof. Nasty. This is a nasty amount of DACA. Yeah, it looks like a reload for the Base Blaster. Looks like lost a beam right here. So yeah, there we go. There's the reload and the final volley. So very nice, well done. Decisive victory there for DeltaForce. But it will also come down to those aesthetics points. I think Dragon Slayer has the better aesthetics in my opinion. But as I said before, don't forget to voice your opinion and leave your vote for the entries that you think are the best looking. Let me record that. So bottom text had 0. Base Blaster had 100. So, 0. Yeah, that's close enough to 100. Alright. So next up, bottom text versus Fort Amblion. Okay, here we go. This is the it's once again bottom text on the other team, and then Fort Amblion by Scythopin. It's our first cram entry. So we got the cram, sort of the North Africa or maybe like Middle Eastern or Southern Spain style. I guess Mediterranean, at least is the vibe I get, style castle. Well, it looks very nice, has those big old crams. This should be a slugfest here. Go ahead and get this unpaused and get the battle going. Come on. There we go. Took those cram barrels a while to get elevated. And yeah, you can see slow burn. And let's follow the cram shells. I did bump up the space altitude slightly, just so that there wasn't any issues with stuff going up into space. Oh, damn. One volley all the way down to 56%. Oof. Yeah, that's the problem with the pancake. Very small target for low trajectory shells, but the high trajectory shells don't have a whole lot of armor to get through. And there we go, that is a win there. So congratulations to Scythopin or Ambleon dominating in the combat, and I think these two are pretty close in aesthetics. I might even have to give it to the Fort. But overall, both nice looking designs. So let me record that result. So 0, 100, 100. Did the Fort take any damage? A little bit. Took a little bit of damage. Okay, so teams. Now we gotta switch out the bottom text. That's all the bottom text battles. So next we have the one-shot versus Base Blaster. So at this point we've seen all of the entries in this. It's just going to be the rest of the matchups. Alright, so the one-shot blunder by Doom Agent taking on the Base Blaster by DeltaForce. Go ahead and get this unpaused and get the battle going. Oh, one shot was holding up fairly well, but it looks like one of the shells punched through, and oh, there goes the cram. That Base Blaster is just nasty. Just absolutely nasty. So Base Blaster, I think, won that one pretty handily. Once again, I don't know, it's going to be struggling for aesthetics points, but might not even need them, honestly. Alright, so one shot against Fort Ambleon. Alright, so Fort Ambleon against the one shot. Wait, is that right? Yeah, okay, sorry. It's on pause, and here we go. Cram, or excuse me, the pack. If it hit, it didn't do any damage. Here come those crams. Oof. Took out one of the guns and one of the engines. Well, it looks like the pack is still, yeah, there we go, there's the pack shot. But yeah, it didn't do enough. I think EMP is going to have a hard time getting through. This thing is mostly stone, so EMP. It landed. I saw the fort take a little damage, but nothing significant, and able to quickly repair. And there we go, that's the end right there. So Fort Ambion picking up a win. So now we have Base Blaster versus Fort Ambion. And this is the battle I've been looking forward to. This one should be very interesting. So we've got the Base Blaster here by DeltaForce against the Fort Ambion by Scythepin. Both these entries are very gun heavy. So we've got crams versus APS. Be interesting to see who comes out ahead on this one. The APS are going to start landing sooner, but I think those crams are going to hit a lot harder. Yeah, see the APS doing damage. Base Blaster definitely picking up quite a bit of hits. And here we go, those crams. Let's see. Boom. Oh, big hits. And now we're down both of them, both entries damaged. Oh, you see the crams are going to have trouble now. The yeah, their barrels got clipped. Yeah, Fort Ambion very damaged. Does it even have any functioning guns? May not have any functioning guns left. Oh, it does have repairs though, so there is some possibility to get a gun back up online. I don't know. The Base Blaster, even with only one gun left. Oh, I guess it has two guns left. This one's done. I believe this one is done. Oh, maybe not. Damaged but not destroyed. Oh, and there it is. Alright, so Fort Ambion gets some damage in, but the Base Blaster able to take it out. Record that, so Base Blaster 84. And then 0. 100. And 16. Alright, so that's it for that one, for the first round of battles. Like I said, don't forget to vote for the aesthetics, which entry you think is the best looking out of all the matchups. And next time we'll have four more entries that are you haven't seen before, and we'll run through those battles, and then we'll have a group 3 somewhere further along the line. So I hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you did, go ahead and give me that thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.